Hello there, traders. This is MsPutOptions. My website is www.MsPutOptions.com. It can be best accessed through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome. Today is Easter. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Easter. This is 4/20/2014. I'm going to share with you a trade, and I call it the Customized Iron Condor. Um, Earnings were announced. You placed this customized iron condor around earnings time. So earnings was announced for, as you can see here, is Chipotle Mexican Grill. The ticker symbol is CMG. And if you hover over this little telephone here, you will see that earnings were announced on the 17th. Didn't want that to pop up. There we go. Earnings were announced on the 17th with the Chipotle Mexican Grill, roughly about 10 a.m. All right. So I don't want that drawing to pop up. Now, as you can see, as soon as earnings was announced, Chipotle Mexican Grill was already, and this is Thursday, this one's earnings were announced, and before the market even opened, Chipotle had already been increasing. As you can see, it started increasing, and as soon as it hit that telephone, it started increasing some more. Now, with the customized iron condor, this is how it works. Whether the stock goes extremely up past your strike prices or extremely down past your strike prices that you pick, then you will gain, as long as it doesn't stay in the middle where your long strike prices are. Then you will not gain any money here. But as you can see that Mexican Chipotle Mexican Grill is extremely up. It started extremely up as soon as earnings was announced, and then it had an extreme decline. Okay, I did not place this trade, but I'm starting to think I might have made a mistake, but we'll see as the week progresses. Okay, so as you can see, it got as far as the high was 600, and then the low was 518.52. Now, let's look at the Analyze tab here. If I would have placed a trade on that particular day, which would have been the 17th, these would have been my strike prices here that I would have decided upon. And if you take my beginner's course, and then you go into my intermediate and then my advanced course. Right around the intermediate course, I will be telling you how to place this trade. But as you can see, this is an Iron Condor. I customize it where you sell, buy, sell. You determine how many contracts. As you can see, the ticker symbol is Chipotle Mexican Grill. April 2014, and this would have expired on this coming Friday. These are my strike prices I decided upon. I got two calls. I got a short call, I got a long call, and I have two puts. I got a long put and I got a short put. And that trade would have hypothetically, since we're only under the Analyze tab, we're analyzing and we're thinking back, this would have been a debit of $2.35. Now, somebody's going to say, who wants a debit out of their account? MsPutOptions, in this situation, I would love a debit out of my account, because let me tell you what happens. When expiration Friday gets here and this stock happens to be above 525 or below 515, then this is what happens. I am able to sell this option back for $5. And where do I get the $5 from? I get the $5 from the difference between my strike prices, because the difference between 525 and 520 is $5, and the difference between 520 and 515 is $5. So if we take $5 and subtract it from $2.36, that would give us $2.65. Now it turns into a credit. Now, you're saying, MsPutOptions, you did this big explanation for $2.65. What a waste of my time. Hold on, you guys. Let me finish doing the math. I have 10 contracts, and I have 100 shares. So I already said that if you sold it back for $5, you would have a credit of $2.65 times the 10 contracts times the 100 shares. And where do I get the 100 shares? Because you have in a weekly option, you have 100 shares. So in 1 week's time, or less than 1 week, because you have to realize this trade would have been placed on the 17th. The 18th was Good Friday, so the stock market was closed. And then you have Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday is Easter, which is today, and happy Easter to everybody. But I'm a little bit on the sick side right about now as I look at this trade. You would have had a gain of $2,650. Once again, you would have had a gain of $2,650 on this expiration Friday. Now let's look back at the chart again. We said the stock had to stay above 525 or below 515. Let's look at the chart as it stands right now. It's way above 525. It got way above 525. And 515, it's pretty much, it got to 518. But this is still not expiration Friday. We still have a ways to go. I just want to let you know during earnings times, the stock fluctuates like crazy, and this is your best time to make your money. Even though the stock closed at the low point was 518, I needed to go to 515. On Monday, all the way up until expiration Friday, which will be this coming Friday, if this continues, even if the stock goes lower or even goes higher, as long as it stays above 525 and lower than 515, in a couple of days, I will have $2,650 placing this particular trade. There are several personal reasons why I didn't place the trade, but now I'm starting to have some second thoughts. But we will see. I will do an update on this particular video, um, let's say on Friday, just to see how Mexican, I'm sorry, I keep saying Mexican Grill, Chipotle Mexican Grill actually worked out. If you take my webinars, these are the types of things that you'll be able to learn. And my website again is www.MsPutOptions.com, where I show you how to collect premiums on stocks you don't even own. It is best that you access my website through Internet Explorer. And this is Ms. Put Options signing off, and I'll make you guys another video on Friday to see how Chipotle Mexican Grill turned out. If I don't make the video, what I want you guys to do is at least see that on expiration Friday, what Chipotle Mexican Grill actually closed at. Did it close above 525 or did it close below 515? Because if it did, if it closed below 515 or above 525, because if it did, you too could have placed this trade and received $2,650 in a week's time. All right. Happy Easter to you guys. I sincerely hope that I am wrong in not placing this trade, but if I'm not, then I'm not feeling too good. The turkey and dressing is not sitting too well with me if I did that. But hey, you guys win some and you lose some. You can't jump into every trade that you see. But I have my reasons for not placing this trade. But as of right now, it looks like it might be successful. But we will see, and I will talk to you guys later.